Hi, hello, I'm Speedy. I was about to go into this game and as you see, there's a continue there. So I took a step into this game and then I decided, let's record it. Let's see. Let's let's discover this game together. Let me actually. I think I should. And not too loud, but okay. Let's continue. I've if nothing else, there was no. You know what? That new game. New game. Why not? I've seen literally 2 seconds of the whole thing. So we're going in blind as far as anyone is concerned. Most of all, me. Dogu Bomb presents. In association with Raw Fury. A game by Tonda Ross. Immaculate facial hair.
I, Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me.
I think that's me there in the middle.
To my grandnephew, Simon P.
I'm
Jones,
Simon P. Jones.
son of my dear niece,
My
Mary
mother
Matthew.
is Mary Matthew.
All of my right
Why do we have
and interest in and to the house and land which I own.
Why do we have separate last names? My last name is
The above
Jones.
provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner. Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse.
So this is either way I lose, right?
I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993.
If either I can't find it,
S. Sinclair.
or I provide proof, it lapses. So he doesn't want me to have it in forever. He wants me to find it. Me specifically. Which makes me think there's something special about me that only makes me the one that is only able to find it. And here we are. The entrance. Now I know this is as far as I got. I got as far as clicking on this. I've not seen anything else. So let's click on this. Open only in the event of my death, which has happened. Simon, welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did in those lost summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of the bequest. Please, do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you, nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, there are a few ground rules of this commission covered in the fine print of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from the outside. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate. You may not stay overnight. Okay. This will facilitate the... What I've heard is the roguelite element, where when you stop or fail a run, you have to go in again, so it's like a new day, I guess. I don't suspect that any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning and not rely on the successes of the previous day, so he expects me to be good at this. Oh boy. One final word of advice. Do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half-century, and even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, "Don't go where the path leads. Abandon the path and go where you want it to lead." With all my love and wishes, best of luck, Herbert S. Sinclair. Honestly, a perfect name for a character such as that. Herbert is... I mean, do you know anyone that's called Herbert at this point? And I mean, Sinclair. Sinclair is perfect as a last name. It's very noble, aristocratic. I mean, he had to have a middle letter. Okay. Now I am curious. Can we run? We can hurry. I don't suppose this is running. I do want to just check out the outside. Though I'm expecting there to not be mud. Oh, that's the outside. But well, wisely they've decided not to let me go beyond the premises of this place. We do have an excellent view. Oh, okay, well, here, okay, hold on. Well, we are retreading our path. There's something boarded up here that I'm sure will be relevant in the future. Or it would not be here. We have another lookout point. Now, I have to say, I have to say, the shape of that mountain is very irregular. So I'm sure... Hello, bird. I'm sure that will be relevant at some point. Bird bath, I imagine. I didn't think... I thought that would be a very closed-off area, so we're kind of exploring a lot of things that might not be expected to be explored first time around. No, this is definitely a close area, and we cannot jump. It does tell me this is the grounds, but I suppose the game has told me here, don't go further. You have other places to be. And so, I shall take the hint. We shall go inside. Goodbye, Odd Mountain. It's time I enter the mansion. It's not been kept up very well, has it? Well, um, let's just take a peek here. This is probably the way we came. We're just okay. Oh, right. Okay. Well, there's this. Fair enough. But there's also this path. There's more. Hello. Oh, okay. So I suppose this is where I really live, right? And I imagine the campsite. Due to the rules set forth in your great uncle's will, you are not allowed to stay in the estate overnight. Luckily, however, your scouting skills, I apparently have those, have been put to good use to fabricate a very respectable off-site sleeping quarters. You may call it a day at any time from the blueprint menu. This can be accessed after picking up the blueprint in the entrance hall. We have not yet done that, but we shall soon enough. I'm just curious, you know, when there's the first steps in a game, the first thing I tend to do is track back, see what's possible. You know, I don't want to miss any secrets. Yeah, there's an invisible wall here, but that's fine. I wanna test the limits of a game. This is a cozy, nice place. Ooh, okay. Well, we'll leave that. We'll leave that for now. There's bound to be something there. I can see a lot of apples. So I suppose we're gonna get a code sometime in the future. Well, I think I've discovered all there is I am allowed to discover outside. I suppose here is where I would chop my wood. Oh, well, there's this, and I cannot enter it, of course, because the game wants me to go inside the mansion. So let's put our legs to use. Let's run back. Private drive, it tells me this is. There's no stamina bar, which I appreciate. Alright. Back at the entrance. Birds, a few canes, a candle. The blueprint. Hello, the Mount Holly blueprint. This will serve as a useful map and inventory log during your adventure. You may access the blueprint menu by pressing tab. Well, let's press tab. Hello. The antechamber. I suppose this is our destination in a way. We are not calling it a day, hardly. So there's 3 doors here. Let's see for. There's a phase here that does nothing for. There's another one there, so that's clearly just an asset. There's flowers here and nothing there, but here is something interesting. Searching the estate can be exhausting. Each time you enter a room, you will lose 1 movement. I'll call it movement. When you no longer have any movement left, you will be too tired to continue searching the manor, and must call it a day. Okay, fair enough. Where can I see how much movement I have? Is there like... Oh, well, it's yeah, it's in the top left. 44. That's quite a bit. So I already feel like there's supposed to be 46 rooms. Well, 45, but 46 then. And we have 44 movement. And according to the rules, in a single day, I lose 1 movement per room. Somehow I feel like I'll be losing more movement in rooms to complete objectives and stuff. Otherwise, it would be theoretically possible to get to the third to last room of the whole game, which I don't think is quite right. Is this my the one that bequeathed all of this to me? I don't think so. He had a different facial hair. This is also a different person. A queen. Okay, let's pick a door. And since I'm closest to this one, let's go here. Select a room to draft. Well, you know, any of these would be fine, but when I think of a place to go to after I've reached the entrance, I don't want to have a bedroom be close to there, or a closet really. I want there to be a hallway. So let's go with a hallway. Wow. Honestly, there's this a seamless. Hello there. Doors in the West Wing are more likely to be locked. Now, this might be a weird question. What's west? What's east? Is there a compass? I don't see a compass. Is this supposed to be the West Wing? Is this just... Is this telling me that this is the West Wing? Flowers, again. Looks like something I don't know. Ooh, safety pin. Okay, okay. Just a hallway. I don't know what that does for our exploration. So it tells me that doors in the West Wing are more likely to be locked. So do we want to not go further this way? Then let's open this door. Select a room to draft. A nook, a parlor, or a guest best bedroom. I would expect. Okay, so I see. I didn't even notice, but it appears that every single room gives me a certain amount of things. So +1 here, +1 key, a puzzle piece, or a guest bedroom. I'm gonna go for a guest bedroom. Ooh, basketball. Also, did you notice? I think we started with 44, but the moment I clicked this, it went down by 2. I imagine I could click certain things. Oh, hello there. Sinclair. Just wanted to write you a quick note thanking you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Evanson, whose peculiar personality somewhat made up for your own absence. I also got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It's been ages since I've seen the billiard room in the house. I was beginning to suspect you retired the floor plan. It was well worth the wait, though, as I always enjoy your mathematical puzzles, and appreciated that I didn't need to know the rules of darts to play your variation. Hoping your health improves shortly. Guest bedroom rank 2. I imagine the rank 2 means I can upgrade rooms, which is a fascinating concept. Hello there. An electronic key card. Opens electronically powered security doors. I imagine that's only for this run. A basketball that I can do nothing with. An anchor. Just a lot of books that I cannot read. There's a whale over there. A chess piece. That, of which the name doesn't come to me at the moment. Honestly, it's very nautical themed. There's a steering wheel. There's a bath. There's a bat. Okay. Well, that gave us a lot more steps, so we can explore more, but ultimately didn't reveal much. So let's see. What do we have here? I see. Whenever you enter this room, gain 2. Okay, so this doesn't lead. This is not a game where you can just endlessly go in a certain direction and just keep going. Most of these rooms, I notice, oh, so I thought most rooms would just be dead ends and then there'd be things, but it's clear that when you look at the floor plans of each one of these, there's like, it shows you it shows you that there's an extra exit. There's a way forward. We have a lot of things, and I have a feeling that we don't have to keep going this way, and that stuff like this is pretty interesting. I mean, I don't know the meta here. I don't know whether entering a room like this would and gaining me this every single time would be very good. I just want to see what this is. So we'll make this a storeroom. Hello. Storeroom. Money. Ah. We have 1 money. There's a lot of chairs here. Another one of those. We have a diamond just lying around and a key. Fascinating. And I feel like that's just the point of this room, is to gain those resources. There's a deer here. Drawing. I wouldn't call it a painting. It's more of a drawing there. It just looks very nice. A toy horse. A carpet. Alright. That's that. Let's go then to... I suppose if I'm correct in claiming that's the west wing, let's go to the east wing then. And what will this be? Lavatory. No. We can't have a lavatory right here. That's not... No. Let's go make it a parlor. Ooh, okay. Ooh, okay. The blue box is true. The box is empty. You are in the parlor. Okay, hold on. Let me first... Ooh, it's an apple. Oh! Oh, apples give you... Oh! So apples give you 2 movement, and there's an apple orchard right next to my my place of sleep, which means that will likely be a resource I will be able to access soon. Be right back, by the way. Yeah, I should probably not have needed to mention I was going to leave when I paused the game anyway. But regardless, that shall not happen in future moments. This is something I can grab as well. A rather curious wind-up key, a component of the parlor game. Okay. And then there's information here. I can... Yeah. Okay, here we go. May the 2nd, no year mentioned. Dear Herbert, it was a great honour receiving the invitation to dine at your estate with the Oldhams this past Thursday. If I'm being frank, it had been quite a while since we had been seen in decent society, and we were beginning to worry that my wife's wit had lost its charm. I have no delusions that my company is rival to hers. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of that evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles, and I had mentioned to you a rather singular parlour game I had played some years back, involving 3 boxes of different colours. You had pressed me to write with the particulars of this game when I found the time, and I have included with this letter all the details you will need to share with guests should you be inclined to play this confounding game. Always your friend, M. Lowry. Well then, let's read the instructions. There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. Only one box has a prize within. The other 2 are always empty. Okay. Well, this then tests my non-existent wit. So this is, you are in the parlour, which is true. I am in the parlour. So, hold on. So this must be the one that is true. Oh, you cannot be serious! How does that make sense? There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. There is only one statement each, and if see, here's the thing. I cannot make heads or tails, because we are in the parlor. So this box is true, but by definition, if this box is true, this box is also true. So are we not in the parlor? Oh my god. Oh, this breaks my brain. I mean, I'm somehow inclined to open this box of all, because it's the one that isn't conflicting me. Well, it is. I mean, if I open this box, it says it's empty. But if this box is true, then this box is not true. Which means it's not empty. I'm going to do it. I'm just going to click this. Somehow, I'm right. Well, at least I think I am. Something was in there. Well, that was that broke my brain. Hello, sir. If I'm your grandnephew, are you my grand uncle? I'll just call you uncle. Uncle Herbert. Alright, where do I want to go? Pantry, a closet, or a boudoir. Wow, what a name of a room. I get 4 money out of this. Let's just call it ducats. Coins? 4 coins. Coins is probably best. Closet. Let's go to the boudoir. I feel like that's a fancy thing to go to after the parlor. That sounds like it would be fitting. Hello. those look like brassicas, huge ones at that, like absolutely immense ones. Woman's shoes. Hello. Christmas. Sing a Christmas song right now. I'm not doing it, but you can. Huge star, lots of presents. What do I do with this? Nothing, as it turns out. But good to see it. I'm feeling the spirit. Oh, I wish I could actually turn this on. One may change behind here. Not me, though. I have no need of changing. More women's shoes. Is this like a room? Again, I wish I could turn this on. Is there just nothing? Oh. Well, then. Again, something with a code that I cannot crack. So, it appears that I will need to get the code from elsewhere. I mean, I certainly imagine that you require one room, and then once you have that room that gives you a code, you can then, if you discover the boudoir, open that thing. Unfortunately, that is not the case here. But we did get to look at a nice Christmas scene. Wait, look at that! There it is. It's a present. The safe was a present. Is there a? No, there isn't. I don't suppose there is a hint at. I would feel really stupid if I didn't do this. I don't even see any interface. It clearly didn't open, but if I didn't try 0000 and it that would actually be the one, I would feel really stupid once it was revealed to be true. But it's not. So let's continue. A den, a courtyard, or a lavatory. Well, we have a lot of steps, so we should probably either go for the den or the courtyard. The den gives us something. Let's go for the den. Oh, this requires a gem. I see. But if something requires something, a resource, I imagine that means it offers more in return. That's how games work, right? It usually means something is more important. So forget the den, forget the bathroom, we're going to the courtyard. We're outside. Beautiful. Alright. I love the aesthetic of the game, by the way. I don't know why. I'm not the kind of person that would be able to see through what aesthetic choices do with a person, why I like the thing I see, but I enjoy it. Okay, there's a box here that I can open. I have one key. Let's use it. I imagine this would work on any kind of thing. There's a pair of ivory dice, +2. While drafting, you may use to roll new floor plans. And this is, I read some reviews on Steam, and it, from what I gathered, some room combinations are really important in progressing the story. So these would be very handy if I knew how to use them. Can I save these resources day after day? That would be great. Because right now I'm just discovering things, and I don't want to use them if I don't know how to use them best. Also money. 5! I have 5 coins now. Now, I believe... Yeah, we still have that door over there. And now we have 2 doors here. I wonder if the face of every single room... No, it doesn't. It will always look the same, basically. Oh, here's an idea. Say there was a door here, and then I want to be able to loop back. That would be interesting. Let's try that. Let's see. A pantry. Okay, here's the interesting part. Office. Opportunity to earn and spread money. And spread. All of them, by the way, go back. Which is fascinating. I'm going to go to the office, because once again, gem requirement. Oh, ooh, okay. I get it. So I kind of just fucked myself over there. If I picked anything else. Well, it always was going to. Yeah, I literally cannot enter. Oops. I cannot enter there because it's a wall. So that's how that works. We still have a way to go there. Alright, the office. Hello, sir. I don't know who you are. Another guy, I don't know. Origami. There's a lot of people here. A lot of busts of people here. I don't know. Oh. The outside. A car. And, most importantly, a computer. Hello. Welcome to Mount Holly Home Office. Press enter. Enter. Hello? I press enter. Oh. Not the numpad enter, but the normal enter. Run payroll. Spread gold in estate. Log into network. Exit. I'm going to go spread gold in estate. I don't know what this means. I don't think I have a login. The office can facilitate a modest distribution of coins withdrawn from the staff incentives program. These coins are spread, distributed in a number of rooms currently active throughout the estate. Spread gold now. Sure. Function successful. Pardon me. A number of gold coins have been withdrawn from the staff incentives program and spread throughout the estates. So what's happening here is something the staff would have gotten is now given to me. Poor staff. Return to main menu. Run payroll. After running this process, checks will be placed in each staff member's room. This includes each servant's quarter and maid's chamber currently on the estate. No. I imagine either of those things are rooms that if I did this now and I went back there, I'd get stuff. And okay, log into network. That's what I thought. Okay, exit. Fascinating. Another thing. Oh, maybe we should have. The antechamber lever in the greenhouse is broken again. I don't think there is enough time to put in another work order before Simon arrives, so just make sure the west and east levers are operational. Simon, that's me. So what this is saying is... Is there a... like that? Ah, here. Ah! Okay. So what it's saying is... the front is not accessible. It's about the sideways. The sideways are what can be reached. I see. Upgrade disk. What does this do? Insert into one of the estate terminals to permanently upgrade one of your floor plans. Fascinating. Where can I do that? Just looking for the rarity here. Mostly standard. Commonplace. Yeah, we've got nothing special. I am wondering... Oh, there we go. No, it's just an upgrade disk. Ah... Wait. Aha. Insert disk. I can... Okay. Spare room data has been found on this upgrade disk. You will now have the chance to permanently enhance this room to one of 3 different upgraded floor plans. Select a floor plan below to upgrade this room. Spare bedroom, spare green room, spare hall. I do not know the significance of any of these, but I'll go spare bedroom. Just going wild. Now there's something there. I wish I could zoom in. Oh, hey, look at that. Bridget, please check if any books matching these titles are available for purchase in Reddington. Flight of the Queen, March of the Count, Fall of the Lord, Passing of the Barons, Herrings of the Major. Yeah, Major. Had a little trouble reading the Baron's writing, so I am not sure if the last title is intended to be Hearings or Herrings, but knowing Herbert, I suspect either would be suitable. What? Oh, what? Oh, what? Hello. That does nothing, because I don't know any code. Okay. Is there supposed to be like a code in every room that tells me the code of this, or should I have rooms before that tell me? I feel like maybe I'm missing stuff, but I don't see anything. Well, I was going to say obvious, but they wouldn't make this obvious, would they? Well, we can always get back to that if we have a eureka moment. We have 2 more doors opened at the start and this one. So let's go and look at this one. And we really need to have this not... So this would be nice. Observatory. It requires a gem, which I do not have. So it's gonna be a bedroom. So let's go into the bedroom. Greetings from Reddington. Is that somewhere close? That's a door. A top hat. Ooh. Can I wear that? Apparently not. There's a chest piece again. Specifically this one. There's just... It's always around everywhere. I don't know the name. I've forgotten the name of it. But it's the lowest rank in chess. And it feels like it's telling me something about myself. Who are you? Can I turn this around? No. Usually there'd be like something on the back. At least I'd expect there to be something on the back, but I guess not. What are those lines supposed to be? That ain't normal. Ultimately, this doesn't really do much. I guess we'll continue. Oh, something we just upgraded. There's a spare bedroom, there's a pantry, there's a drawing room. You may draw new floor plans while drafting in this room. You know, I feel like that's pretty strong. And I miss the fact that it has a gem requirement. Well then, pantry it is. Ooh, an apple. 2 extra. Ooh, money. Bridget, please pick up some more fruit before Friday, as we have just been informed that we may have an extra guest exploring the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread would be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. The enclosed amount should cover expenses, but please bring back any change from the order and leave it in the pantry. I see. They expected this. They knew I was coming around. And somehow I cannot... Ah, of course. This leads back to the boudoir. I really should have checked that. I kind of worked myself into a dead end. If I'd chosen something else, it wouldn't have been one. Well, we have only one way to go forward. And that is here. Now we need to not be foolish. At the den. We have to take the den. Anything else would be disastrous. Because we wouldn't be able to continue, and we have a lot of steps left, so yeah. Because this would end, and this would lead into the guest bedroom, the den. Ooh, redraw full plans. No, we don't want to. Not yet. The den. Ooh, there's it again. A nice fire. Ooh, turn that on. A diamond. An emerald, it looked like more like it. The trunk is locked and I don't have a key. You give that sound, but it's not moving. Not like that one. What's wrong with you? A bridge. No, that's exquisite. The time is consistent. Now I am not very good at reading. It feels like time is passing really quickly. Holy shit. Okay, well. It's the only way to go. Hello. The chapel, the lavatory, or the nursery. Let's go with the chapel. At least it has an exit. I shall be reverent, pious in this place. With all due respect, is this... If there's anyone meant to be preaching here, that's a very cramped space. A bunch of statues. I imagine, since I've seen so many, they don't have any significance. None of these are really... and they're just sculptures. Very nice music, though. Very, Oh, hey, look at that. You can still see the sky. Spare bedroom, closet or a corridor. Yeah, sure. Corridor is always left unlocked. Let's go corridor. I don't know what that means, but... bunch of drawings. It's gotta be a nook, because we want to keep going. We want to keep going. We have 21 steps left. It's not movement. It's steps. They said steps, so I'm calling it steps now. Let's go with nook. Hello there. A journey noteworthy. As you continue on your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes and observations. A pad, scrap of paper, or perhaps most fittingly, a journal will prove to be an invaluable tool you will not regret having beside you on your journey. Why, of all the words in this message, is beside the only one not capitalized? That's very curious. I like the music. And there's a key. Very nice. A tiger. Well, we shall continue. Ah, good thing we have a key. Each day a meal is served in the dining room after rank 8 has been reached. I imagine this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 5. Okay, so that's what the ranks mean. The ranks doesn't mean that I upgrade. Well, it's more that the ranks really do mean that. Unfortunately, all the dining room, because then we can keep going. Food for sale. Oh, dining room. Another fire burning. Hello. I could use a glass of wine. Epic. And that's the complete opposite of that. Okay. That time is quite different from the one we looked at not too long ago. Maybe time just moves that fast. We don't want to go back, so we don't want to go here and here. We want to go in here. No! Somehow I picked the wrong one. I'm an idiot. A secret passage. Leads to a room of a color of your choice. Colors matter? Huh? Well, I do see that there's like a bunch of colors here, but well, I have a gem. Sure, let's try this. Sure, yeah. A suit. Just this. No, it's more of. It's a jacket. A stretcher? A table? No, it's more like a stretcher. Gold sink, red rover, the key to the bedroom, green thumb, and the halls of holly. Yeah, here's the thing, right? Usually I'd be able to just continue, but I've kind of fucked up that. Okay, well, it's good to know for next time. We still have one door. We have a way forward. We don't. Ugh. Okay. Of course. Oh, there's a chapel. There's a chapel. We still have a chapel. We still have a chapel to go through. We can continue. It's not finished yet. What was that sound? Well, now it ends. No, we don't have a jam. Ah, we just spent the jam on a room that didn't matter. Okay. And to be fair, oh, we could have continued. Wait. Yes. No. Yes. This is the only way we can continue. Spare bedroom. A lock. It isn't even finished yet. Ooh. Lucky rabbit's foot. Greater chance of finding items. Fascinating. We have no gem. That's the end, really. Okay. Let's make it a utility closet. And that's the end, I think, of this run. Danger. Toggling of breaker switches may result in unexpected loss of floor plan functionality. Please call DC Power if you require assistance. Yeah, I have no idea what to do with this. Cabinet. Crossed out. I'm lost in that. Oh, it's the weird mountain. And peas. I think that's it. So I didn't really pay attention to how to go forward. But that's alright. I think we'll call it a day. Call it a day. Tomorrow you will awake to find the rooms of the estate, as well as your current inventory will have been reset. Call it. Total rooms 19, rank reached 5, steps taken 58, items found 4. I think this is a good place to stop episode 1. Save. Save and quit. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in episode 2.